This is going. All right. Good morning. We are live, I think, right?
Yeah, we're
Yep.
live.
Yep. We are live. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Entrepre-doers with our special guest, Traci, Youniquely me,
That's me.
with my co-host Nate and my standby here, Destiny. How's everybody?
Standby.
Oh my
Standby.
God.
That's
My
not
alternate-
She's not on all the time, you know. She just comes
the
in when there's
backyard hoe. My backyard hoe.
I guess that didn't sound well, bro.
Is she single?
Sometimes
I don't
It's
know.
okay, Destiny. Nate and I have been going. We've been arguing over who's on top and bottom. So, oh, woo! Thanks, Nate. Now I can be a little lazier. It was good for me, Nate. I hope it was good for you too.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Oh man.
Okay.
I don't know why you guys got me out of bed. Like, I wouldn't do that for just anyone. Y'all are
Well,
special.
we appreciate it.
Definitely. I was up watching your guys all night and woke up about 10 minutes before the show started. So you look better than me this morning because I feel like I just woke up and I'm like groggy, and you look like you drank like some coffee.
I've drank a
Coffee
whole
and-
pot of coffee. Yes. Yeah. Taking some CBD oil. I'm all set. Yeah.
There we go.
She's ripping and roaring.
Yeah. I know. I made Tommy shut it down early last night. I gotta be here.
I was doing some work down here, and I didn't even have the screen up. I had screens over the top of you guys, and then I heard you mention my name. Like, where's my thumbnail? I was like, oh.
I'm a real bitch sometimes. Sorry, Tommy. I'm demanding.
No, because Nate messaged me shortly before that, and he's like, that's why I didn't have you up. I was doing the stream, and Nate messaged me shortly before. He's like, hey, did you create the StreamYard for tomorrow? And I was like, oh shit, I'll go do that right now. And then you mentioned it. I'm like, that's what I was like working on right now. I literally was.
I know how men are, though. I mean, I'm sure Destiny's the one that keeps you mostly in line. She seems like the scheduler. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a liar. I don't know what the
Gotta
hell.
get to know her better.
Don't ruin it for me, okay?
I'm not that bad. I'm getting better.
Yeah.
Getting better.
Nate, you want
Do you know Chernock? Chernock's
Yeah.
Connection? Okay. I like this guy.
I don't think I do. Let me check them out. Well, I'm checking that out, Nate. You want to run through chat?
All right. Our first person for the brownie points is Landshark Picker. Good morning. We have Steampunk Town. Good morning. B&K Vending and Flipping. Good morning. Dad's Vintage Garage. How you doing? TheBargainEffect. Reseller Man. We have Traci in the house. We have Just Me Kathy. We have Kelly the Econ Mom Ward. We have Justin Jacobs. We have Reselling Addicts. Good morning. DC Sales, the master of the license plate. Good morning. We have Tommy Bernard. What's up, man? We have Misha. Good morning.
Again.
We have Lisa C in the house. Good morning. Swan Picker. Good morning. Michelle Lathan. Good morning. We have Brandy's Vintage Treasures. Good morning. Simply Dana. Good morning. And we have Mara. Good morning. In it to flip it. Good morning. Sir Knox Connections. Good morning. Eric Bischoff. Good morning. Couple of pickers. They're going to be on the show Wednesday on my channel. I'm very excited to have them on. They're very cool.
They're so fun.
Lisa's a trip.
Mm-hmm.
And
Have you seen her pulling out her cleavage lately? Oh, yeah.
I was hearing about this, but you know.
Okay, I just had to mention it in case anyone missed it.
We have Ansley. She's doing some car rolls in the chat. Good morning. David Rubio. Good morning. David, the car boot picker. Good morning. We have Gate City Picker. What's up? Jennifer Hayes. Good morning. And that's it.
Got a full crew.
Right. That was a workout for me this morning.
I know. Like, do you need a nap?
Usually we have like a few people, and then it just rolls in like right after I do that. But
Yeah.
this crowd today, Tracy got everyone over here tonight.
I love these people. Most of them. Tommy, no, just kidding. Tommy I could do without, but no, I adore Tommy. Yeah, we've got lots of people in here. Hi, everybody.
Tommy says she got turned subs for a few inches of cleavage. Why not?
Mm-hmm. People have done it before.
For the people that don't know who you are, why don't you tell us who Youniquely Me is?
I think there's only one or two in here that don't probably know me. Youniquely Me is a freak, but I'm unique and I'm me.
Almost ruined my keyboard.
I'm sure you got a spare keyboard behind you somewhere.
Yeah. Lots.
Any reseller does. I know this. You just have to unlist it first. Now, I'm Traci. I live in Texas, and I have a YouTube channel called Youniquely Me. And I am trying to find my way in the YouTube world, but I'm having fun doing it. So I don't know what my channel's really all about, other than it's a little bit of reselling, but I'm part-time, so it's, I don't know. I don't think I teach anybody anything. I'm just kind of documenting what I do and what I like to sell, I guess. But I am, let me plug real quick. Tomorrow, I'm really excited because I kind of started this little thing called Chats with Chicks, and then kind of let up on it and go, I don't know if this is really what I want to do, but I miss it. So I'm starting up Chat with Chicks again. I've only done 2. Oh, damn it. He's going on bottom again. Poor Nate. He's got internet issues today, huh? Yeah.
Either that or he just wants to switch positions.
Okay.
This is more my type of position. I work too much.
Okay. Anyway, I'm starting up Chats with Chicks again. So tomorrow at 10 o'clock Eastern, I'm having Courtney from Bolo Buddies on, and I really like what she's doing in the YouTube world. I enjoy her shows. So I'm going to get to know her a little bit better tomorrow. So I hope everyone can come join me there, 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. And I would like to keep it going maybe once a week and do just chats with some female resellers and sometimes just wives of resellers, or, you know, not to get in deep about the reselling part of it, but maybe more about the lifestyle of what it is. You know, it's a little, I think women handle all these things a little different than men do. So I like to see how women adapt in the reselling world, I guess. And I don't know, maybe Destiny should come on sometime.
Anytime, just let me know.
Okay, because what we've done in the first 2, what Tommy Bernhardt, he's in the chat, what we did was I would take the wife on my channel and we would talk, and then the husband would go onto his channel and talk, and then if I wasn't drunk and I didn't fall asleep on the couch, I would show up on there with them. But I don't know, that might happen once that I fell asleep on the couch. Only once. But maybe we could do that with you too, and you too, Nate. I don't know. So we'll see. But I'm nothing special. I'm just trying to put myself out there in uncomfortable positions, I guess.
So Tommy wants to know if you can clean it up a little. The filth is a bit much sometimes for his ears.
I know. He can't handle it.
I don't believe that for some reason.
He's a wuss.
Right?
Just don't believe it. So anybody that isn't subscribed to Traci, please head over. I dropped her link a couple of times in chat. It's also in the description below. Head over, give her a sub, hit the bell so you can catch her notifications.
Yeah.
She puts some nice videos.
Hold on. Okay. Would you please hit the, wait, is that how you do it, Lisa? Hold on. Oh, sorry. Did I offend you, Tommy?
Which Tommy are you talking to?
Oh, you.
Don't offend me.
It might have made Blessings Destiny sit next to her.
I know. I don't think Destiny can be offended, really.
Can you?
No. I just go with the flow.
Yeah, I can tell. I like that.
As long as you're not like if somebody's coming at me all distraught and angry, then it's not that I get upset. I just sit there and cry. Like, what did I do?
Aw.
She's too passive.
Although I am offended of what Tommy said at the beginning about me.
You're
Oh,
the standby girl?
Yeah, I'm the standby. I am offended about that.
sometimes the standby girl has more fun.
I was gonna say,
I didn't mean it like that.
Wait till after the show.
I think that means you're going to take care of the kids all day, and you're not. That's what I think. Yeah, he's going to pay. I can tell. Okay.
Oh yeah. Sleeping out in the pop-up that's been broke down for the winter.
Crawl through the little square hole.
Yep, that's where you're gonna have to sleep tonight.
In a crawl space at the house or something.
It's less area to heat. It'll be fine.
No, you're not allowed to have no heat.
Shit.
How cold is it there, y'all?
Oh, I'll let you know.
Right now, I'm guessing it's probably about 16 degrees.
let's see what it is for over here.
We're playing the weather guessing temperature game.
Let's see what my phone tells me.
My WT forecast.
28.
Wow, I was so close. I guessed at 16 and it's 15 degrees.
Yeah.
28.
28. Whoa.
Oh, you are warmer, Nate.
Told you. I told you PA is the place to be for you, buddy.
I'm 47. Hey, that's my
There you go. He was 1 degree off.
It's 47 by you?
47 degrees here, yeah.
Is that cold for your area or is that average?
No, it's kind of like, I'll probably take this shirt off and put a short sleeve on later because it's going to warm up, yeah.
So basically for you guys, it's like for like the winter, it gets cold in the morning and then like shoots up to like 70.
Yeah, like yesterday it was 70.
Look, a couple of pickers says going to be 80 today.
Wow.
Yeah, they're in Florida.
I wish.
That's 55 in East Kentucky.
Where exactly in Florida are a couple of pickers again?
Why are you asking me? Ask them.
Yeah, I think they're north side of Florida, possibly.
You know, I want to get a map, like pin where everybody's at because
yeah,
I always forget.
Yeah, I have a map. I put it way up there high a long time ago in my office, but it's a scratch off map where you can scratch off where you've been.
Oh, okay.
I've never scratched off because even though I've been quite a few places, you look at the whole world and you're like, I've been nowhere really. I mean, it's so huge. But yeah, don't let Tommy design a map. Jeez.
Oh God.
I mean, I'm bad.
You don't think his geography is any good?
No. But it's fun to listen to. It really is.
A couple of pickers. I have a sister that lives in Tampa, but like 95% of my family all live in Florida. So.
Oh, that's why you want to get, because I've heard you say a few times, Destiny, that you'd like to end up in Florida.
Yeah,
I would.
She would.
I just recently got reconnected with some of my cousins through Facebook and YouTube and stuff, and I'm very much about family, and I have a very big family, both my mom and my dad's side, my biological father's side. And so I want to know them. I want to be able to hang out with them. And my goal is if we can move to Florida, I'm going to hang out with my cousin Dustin, who is a singer, and I'd love to be able to sing with him. So him and my cousin Cash both sing and play music, like guitar and stuff like that. And I'd love to be able to sing with them. And I was born in West Palm Beach, you simply Donna, or what is it, Dana?
Dana, I think.
Says she's near West Palm Beach. So yeah, I was born there.
Nice.
But yeah, Florida is like my place. I want to make sure that I have a house that I can.
It's your destiny, right?
Yeah.
Destiny's Death.
Vegas and Florida. So
yeah. Vegas, it's the time to buy in Vegas right now. I've got a couple friends that have bought houses.
There's something about Nevada that just, I mean, I lived there before, back early 90s, and loved it. You know, I came back to Wisconsin on vacation and stayed on probation, and I'm kind of stuck here ever since. And there's something about it that just, you know, I look at other places, I'm like, wow, that'd be decent. You know, cost of living's good, warehousing's good, sourcing's good. Okay, this place too, you know, she's got family there, sourcing's good down there. You know, the weather's warmer. I don't know about it as far as humidity, how my joints would react to it.
Yeah.
Probably better than the cold.
Right.
And that, but something's always like, it's just, Vegas is just.
Here's the thing with Vegas. Like,
that's where I want to
go. Misha, I think, said Vegas is gross. It is. But if you live there, I saw a different side of it. My daughter lived there for a short while. If you don't enter into the stupid, you know, touristy things in Vegas, Vegas is really cool. The hiking there is incredible. It's gorgeous. The weather is nice. It's a little hot in the summer, but, you know, everybody has a pool there anyway. And there's just a lot to do. It offers a lot if you just stay out of the crap, you know, in the.
It does. See, when a lot of people, when you talk Vegas, that's what everybody thinks. You know, they just see the glitz and glamour and the lights and the strip, and that's what they think. But there's a whole outside world there.
Yeah. Well, and it's just the property value there is going to just skyrocket. If you invest in property, it's time, because they're building that train that goes from LA to Vegas. So people are going to be able to live in Vegas cheap, because it's not cheap in LA, and then take a train every day to work in LA, where they can make the good money and come back home in an hour on a train and live cheaply. So that's pretty brilliant. And I think that's why the property is so good right now to purchase.
I think they're making that in Pittsburgh to Wisconsin or Chicago. Okay. Yeah, they're making something like that too, which that'd be awesome.
The world's changing, man. That's the way to do it. Just travel to where you work. You know, we need bullet trains.
I have to make a correction. My one place that I'd like to just be for the rest of my life is Ireland. It really is. David was right. But I know I do want to visit Ireland as much as possible. But the two states, I would love to buy a place in Ireland. Honey, buy me a place in Ireland.
You buy a place in Ireland.
I'm moving with David. Yeah, David's so sweet. He sent me a nice gift package of things from Ireland. It's so neat. I've got coffee mugs, calendars, magnets, all kinds of stuff.
Well, that can be our third home away from home, and then you can buy a place in Australia.
Yeah, I would love to go
there too.
And have I'd just love to go to Australia. Period.
I have news for you then, Tommy. You're going to have to shut down this YouTube channel and get to work if you're going to have 3 homes.
I'm telling you, I got a scare.
I didn't say they had to be very big homes.
No, they're going to be pop-up campers on a piece of dirt
exactly.
somewhere.
I'm content with that as long as I'm in the area that I want to be.
Yeah, I've never been to Vegas or anything like that. I always I've been to Florida, all parts of Florida when I was a kid. Like that was our vacation thing every year. We would go to different parts and different places. Mm-hmm. But Vegas is definitely on my bucket list of places to be for sure.
It's definitely something you want to see in your life. I mean, there's nothing else like it, really.
There's not.
I've been there a million times. I got married there. Hell,
that's what we want to do.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna go pay for no big wedding here.
I didn't want to plan the wedding. I was like, everyone doesn't even want to get married by the time they plan some stupid, overpriced wedding.
Right.
I want to be married in the mob museum.
Yeah.
I want a mobster wedding.
I loved the Mob Museum, as cheesy as that sounds. We had a blast there. I did that the last time we went, and it's fun.
Oh,
I didn't even
see?
know that you could do that. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
they
that.
have wedding packages at the mob museum.
Really?
Oh, believe
I
me,
didn't know.
I've
I
looked.
think everywhere in Vegas.
We've been looking, and they have a wedding service that will marry you wherever
Yeah.
you want to get married in Vegas.
Oh, really? See, I have
You
no
want to
idea.
get married under the Vegas sign, they'll do it there. You want to do it in the mob museum or in front of one of the casinos, they'll do it there. You know,
Yep.
Jennifer Hayes got married in Vegas.
Yeah.
I mean,
My mother did
we're
not like that one bit, but I don't know. Sometimes you just have to do what you want to do.
right. We're gonna go out there. We're gonna get married. They stream it to YouTube. You know, people want to watch it or whatever live.
Yeah. When you get monetized, do it then so people can super chat you.
No, I mean, like my very good friends, they went out to Vegas and their wedding package offered streaming
Yeah.
to YouTube so people here could watch them live get married.
Wow, that's really cool. Oh my
You know?
god.
Yeah.
And then we're just gonna come back and have a big party, man.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a 3-day
not
party.
not a reception, just a big old party.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I want to do. I want to do something like that where, because me and my wife
got married in Vegas.
aren't government official, but we basically are married. You know what I mean? So we've been together so long and have all the kids, and
I don't think people really need to get
I've
married
never seen
anymore.
The Sopranos.
If it's important to you, yes, but there's no room for judgment on that.
she always says, like, let's just go to the magistrate and get married. And I'm like, then I'll never hear the end of it when we're 98 years old. Yeah, your father didn't give me a wedding. I had to go down to the DMV or whatever. Yeah, that's what she would do to me. And I'm like, so I don't want to do that. So if I went to Vegas and went, and did something like that, where it was like a kind of a, just a real quick wedding or whatever, but at least it's something to remember. It kind of by, like, because you went to Vegas and did it.
Create a memory, and it's a lot cheaper versus renting like a chapel here and then getting a hall for the reception and
The
then
food alone is
food,
expensive.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're
And
having
you
a
gotta
potluck.
Then you gotta hire a DJ and or a band or something, and it's like, nah, we're just gonna go out there. We're gonna get a little $350 package. Call it a day.
I had about 40 people show up. I invited everyone. I go, anyone can come, but I don't expect anyone to. We had 40 people show up. That was pretty good for a Vegas wedding, I thought.
Well, let me change positions here. I didn't know.
Nate, he's too lazy.
All right, stop stealing my thunder.
I'm out of here.
We're gonna have a simple reception. It's gonna be potluck. It's gonna be in the backyard with a fire.
Yep. So I need some volunteers to cook the food.
You could bring Cliff down to be the minister.
With Saskatoons.
Yeah.
And then let's see what else. We're just gonna play the radio.
Yeah, I got a couple. I got a handful of friends that are ordained. So it was like
Anthony and
yeah.
Technically, okay.
Hi, Joe.
We are married, just not on paper. Because we were in a bar about a year after we got together, and his buddy married us in the bar.
And he's ordained.
Yes.
That's as good as any marriage then.
Yeah. It might last longer if you just leave it that way.
Be cheaper if it don't work out.
Yeah, since I'm just a side.
Good morning, Tommy. It's good to see you. How are you?
I couldn't take you stealing all the attention.
Did you sleep?
No.
Okay.
Tommy don't sleep.
I know. He's a vampire.
Once we get off here, I'll take a couple hour nap.
Yeah.
But you look beautiful this morning, like you got off early last night.
Mm-hmm. My boss was good to me last night.
Yeah, the numbers show it.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. You can't do a 7-hour stream every night. Sorry. Those are special times.
Yeah.
So what's going on with you, Tommy?
Oh, not much. I just went out and did a Facebook sale, and then I looked at the clock. I was like, I'm going to make it back on time. I didn't think I would, but I did. So
God, that's early for a Facebook sale. Shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
I got. Hopefully the guy comes through. But I'm supposed to be selling two computers today to him. So
Nice. I'm working on my 4th one right now for the week. I can't believe it. Like I'm just throwing stuff up there. Anything that's either like a collectible type deal or new with tags or shoes. It seems like shoes like are just.
How do you feel like you're pricing it? Are you pricing it low because you want to
high? High.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see,
I'm
the-
pricing it as if they don't know eBay exists. Honestly, like
everything I'm putting on there, I'm putting so low that people want it. You know, like I just want to
well,
go.
I probably need to do that. Like, but I just wanted to, kind of throw it at the wall, see what sticks, because I've never really done Facebook Marketplace, and I mean, except for bigger things, cars, 4-wheelers, things like that. But I kind of like it. The only thing I don't like is I judge people, but I read their profile and stuff before I start. Like,
I stopped doing that. I used to do
yeah.
that. Well, if it's a man's name, I will look, because once I just canceled the sale because I felt like I was going to be killed or something.
Yeah,
I was like, you have face tattoos, and I have friends with face tattoos that are super nice, but I don't know you from jack shit. Stuff you're posting is scaring me.
I do that whenever I'm going to buy something. I'll go and look at their profile because it's like, okay, I'm bringing all this money with me.
Yeah.
And then we're going to this type of neighborhood. Let's see what this person's all about. Does he have kids? Does he have family man? Or is this guy down on his luck trying to get his neck fixed?
And I always look at where they're currently living too. If it says like, Sussex Correctional Center, I kind of tend to pull back a little. So.
Well, it could just be an employee there. So
Get Anthony. Anthony's still he hasn't left Facebook since he went on vacation. I mean, YouTube. Look at him.
I know, Anthony. I'm gassy for you today. So.
Saw that coffee you had this morning.
he's been uploading some good videos.
Oh my God, I don't know how he's doing it.
Yeah, it's cool.
And his Instagram is just overflowing with pictures. Like he's having a very good time socially, like on social.
I guess Instagram. Like, did you know you can? I got restricted on Facebook for uploading too much for sale. For
Really?
12 hours. Yeah, I didn't know you could do such a thing.
I never heard that either.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah, I could still upload to my to the marketplace, but not groups. It restricted me from all groups for 12 hours.
Yeah, you're just taking over.
I guess I was pounding them too hard, So I was like, damn, Anthony's going to get the same on Instagram if he keeps up.
So Anthony did something awesome for me because my grandfather helped build Disney down in Florida, and he went and took this picture.
Oh, nice.
For me.
Epcot, yeah, it's cool.
Because that was one of the main projects that my grandfather helped build.
Nice.
And so he sent me that picture and I teared up. I'm like, oh, thank you so much.
He took some good pictures and some good video too.
Yeah.
I watched the fireworks.
There was fireworks.
Oh, Cody, bro.
There, Cody, bro.
Cody, bro.
I messed that one.
Check it out.
I'm going to have to go check it out for sure.
No, I've never been to Disney World. I've been to Disneyland several times, but I don't know. I think Disney World would be so fun.
I live near Disney World and didn't get to go.
I'm seeing a lot of we missed you, Anthony. Is there any way you can jump in even for a minute or two, Anthony, just to stay saw it?
Do it.
Do it now.
I mean, at this point, you can't be scared to jump on YouTube.
Got him on a tight schedule, so he might not be able to squeeze it in.
I don't know how he's getting away with it. I would have been bitch slapped. I mean, literally, like.
Oh yeah, if I was on a trip or whatever, my phone would be like locked and basically the next aircraft that I'm going on to come home on. Because
I was telling them last night, I always have like everywhere I go, I keep this AirPod in my ear because it's away from everybody. They can't see it, so I'm listening to YouTube and they can't tell. And then we'll get out of the car and go into the store, and the wife will look at me and be like, "Are you serious? Are you effing serious? You really got YouTube on?" And I'm like,
I don't mind it.
Yeah.
It's an addiction. I don't know what it is.
What up, guys?
Are we on Superman? What in the hell are we doing?
Like my Yoda ears?
Oh, Yoda. Put it big bigger. There you go.
What are we in? Are we in a capsule?
And that Rip My
Okay. Oh.
TVE shirt. Show your shirt off. Yeah, so we are on the Disney Skyliner right now, which is that gondola I was telling you guys about.
Oh, yeah, the sex swing.
Absolutely. We're getting it on up in the air. Right.
Can anybody throw that "Let's Get It On"?
Get it on.
Can you see the view when you get to the top?
What are you trying to do?
He was literally on this last night where he's supposed to be looking at the view, but he was typing in our chat.
Yeah. I didn't know what a gondola was. I thought it was like a Disney sex swing. I had no idea.
I never heard of that either.
It's basically a ski lift.
Oh, is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's probably the ski lift on steroids just because it's in Disney.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is he frozen?
That's a good look you got there,
You're
Anthony.
frozen, Anthony, if you can hear us.
I didn't know what type of hat that was at first.
Lady that comes on in Magical Flight on Earth, and I didn't want to interrupt the show with it.
Anthony.
Yep, I'm trying to reconnect.
Oh,
my
she
Wi-Fi.
smacked the phone out.
His
We
name
hear you.
was Pittsburgh vacation mode.
There you are.
There you
All right, is
go.
that better? I turned
You're
the
back.
Wi-Fi off now that we left that little area.
Yeah, you're good.
I love that hat.
Yeah.
That is cool. That is a
Me-
cool
Well, I
hat.
me-
mean,
use that thumbnail one
technically,
day.
they're just separate ears. Like it's an
Oh.
Epcot hat, but yeah, the ears can go on anything. Oh, I can't get.
So who's
Well,
having more fun?
Looks good on you.
You're killing me, woman.
I can't
know
tell who's having more fun, you or the wife.
I know the wife's
Oh,
having the most
definitely
fun.
her.
She's,
She's like loving
she's
life.
the huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She looks like it. Yeah.
Because she's taking the meetings of the characters as like
Mhm.
celebrities. She's having a blast with them, isn't
Oh
she?
heck yeah!
Yeah, let's get a word from Ashley.
Meetings.
Yeah.
What?
And the prince.
They don't care about me. They want you.
Uh, Are you having fun?
Oh my gosh, it's the most magical fun in the world.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Uh,
Yeah.
And you don't mind your husband being on YouTube?
Oh, it's okay. I don't.
I think it looks like she's a.
See it over
That
there?
thing is zooming.
Right?
We'll be getting closer
Oh, I'm
to it
almost there.
As we land.
Wow.
That's the Epcot ball your granddaddy built.
Way up.
I see it. That is so cool.
You must be going like 35 miles an hour.
Right. It looks like
Yeah.
he's moving along pretty good.
Oh, he had to turn his hat around so he didn't blow off.
I'm gonna pause this lady real quick.
Hey, Dwayne.
Dwayne's on his period.
What's up, Dwayne?
All right, there we go.
That's wild. So is that just transporting you from like one park to another or something, or is that just for view?
Yeah, it like picks you up like at your resort, and it takes you to like a terminal where you can either go to a different resort, Hollywood Studios, or Epcot.
It's only
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's only two. She
It's
says
only in Pop Century and Art of Nation.
okay, so it's only at like 2 resorts, I guess. So it's brand new. It just opened this year, and it's the quickest way to get back and forth between parks and stuff.
Which hotel are you at?
We're at Pop Century.
Would you suggest it for others?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
She would.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's a value resort, but it does not feel like a value resort at all. Like our room is fantastic. I mean, we have hardwood floorings. We have
Wow.
like this amazing shower. It's yeah. And we're not even in the room much, so it doesn't matter. But I would absolutely recommend it. The food court is amazing. The atmosphere is just incredible.
Yeah. It's like the whole thing is set up by like decades, like from the 50s through the 90s. And they have all kinds of like really cool shadow boxes filled with stuff that I want. Like they have one with like all kinds of video games and stuff in it.
Nice.
I want to bust it open and take it home.
How did she get away with that prince, like grabbing his butt like that? He did look like he didn't mind at all.
Oh, he enjoyed it.
He enjoyed it. I was like, whoa, she's got her hand like right on it. I was like, wow. And he's like,
Nice.
You getting a little handsy with Prince?
Oops, they caught me.
Reach around.
She's trying to get a discount. I know the food looks amazing, man. He's making me hungry. I was like,
I know.
And I'll be at work like
I'll
starving.
jump right in. Dive in. Let's go, Anthony. Dive right now.
You want me to dive right into the
Scooter dive.
scooter dive?
Yeah, you remember the triple Lindy off the Rodney
I'll be like
Dangerfield?
the-
What was that?
I'll be like the crippled Evil Knievel on this.
Oh, I see a
thing for you
gator.
guys.
That looks like
flew
swamp.
over
Never mind,
a
don't
little
dive
bit
in.
ago, the resort where the little kid got eaten by a gator.
Whoa.
What'd he say? What was that?
The kid got, he was right by a resort that a kid got ate by a gator.
Oh,
Way to bring it down, dude.
yeah.
Not taking my kid to that one.
Hi.
Whoa.
That's
right.
Upside
Crazy.
down
He's
section
upside down.
before.
Like the little swamp areas.
You don't even know he's hanging upside down.
He's on a roller coaster. It's on a loop right now, I guess.
Is that what's an upside down gondola called?
So we're at this one station now where literally the only reason it's here is to turn you and point you towards Epcot.
Is it the gondola everybody was talking about?
No. Which way are you dangling right now, Anthony?
Hopefully they. He has no idea what we're laughing at.
Anthony, you're upside down.
Beautiful.
Hello, to
Wow.
the left.
Am I still upside down?
Yep, perfect.
How about now?
I don't know. You're frozen.
Not perfect. Don't you wish you could pause people? StreamYard should give us the ability to pause people like forever. Like, just pause his stream or that stream. Oh, that would be brilliant.
Right? He looks so happy
Oh,
there.
he's not upside down
How
there.
about now? Am I good?
You need a bumper sticker out like you, Tommy, like for him, like that.
You're still frozen upside down.
You know that's weird. If you go over to YouTube, it's not upside down.
Elsa.
Really?
I think that's from a few minutes ago, isn't it?
I guess.
There he is. Now he's back.
Yeah, it's probably because I was underneath that thing where they were turning the gondola.
Yeah.
He's doing tricks in the swing.
Yep. Axe couldn't keep her hands off me.
Not only the Prince, but
Prince Pittsburgh.
King Anthony.
So that's where the magic happens, huh?
Yep.
They
Tom,
don't call
you
it the
were
Magic
right.
Kingdom for nothing.
Sex swing.
Yeah, I told you it was a sex swing. Y'all didn't get it. Oh, look, they said it was only on StreamYard. They didn't see it on YouTube.
I know. That's what I just said.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Weird.
And I flipped over there, and it's not. That's because it was totally upside down for us.
Yeah, we had that. What was it? Friday before last, when we had the family flips on in StreamYard. They were upside down, but it was coming out normal on YouTube.
That's really funny for their name, Family Flips.
Yep.
That is wild. I haven't. Do you watch their live stream, Tommy? StreamYard's live stream each week they do on all the updates and everything?
Every once in a while, if I catch it and I'm not in the middle of something else, I always put it. I got it all in the watch later. I just never have it.
I haven't watched it from last night to see if there's anything coming. What's that? Someone? Oh, my hoodie. Well, hey, you could have watched this all night last night because I haven't changed. I haven't been to bed. I've been up all night and still in the same clothes.
Hey, we could make those.
Dwayne, to be fair, I always wonder how everybody's dangling, but yeah.
It's a North Face hoodie.
You can make what?
A copy of your North Face hoodie.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Because they're just cheap screen prints. They're not like anything spectacular.
I was gonna say that.
Right.
This looks like a
Yeah.
vinyl.
It is like a performance type hoodie, but it's not anything. I don't think their quality is really any different than anything else, honestly. And we have an outlet like 10 minutes away, so it's dirt cheap there. It's like $20 bucks, $25 for a hoodie.
That ain't bad at all.
No.
Hey, tell me what I missed, because I don't get the whole Supreme thing. Like, why is that crap so expensive?
Because they do releases, like special releases, and it's a limited run. So they announce what they're going to do, make it, promote it, and they have a sale date. There's only a limited run, so only people line up for miles at the store and pre-order online, and they're betting on the resale value of a lot of it, because some of it, depending on the demand, will skyrocket like Jordans, and then some of it will just stay level or tank also. So it's kind of like a gamble.
It's a hype thing, though.
Yeah, it's just that new streetwear thing. I mean, they've done amazing with it though. They've kept it going because they don't put too much out.
Well, that's what Destiny's gonna do. She's gonna come up with a design. She's gonna hype it up, and she's only gonna sell 2.
Yeah, that's it. Only sell 1,000 of them or whatever it is, and that's it.
Right.
But, you do, like, North Face has Supreme, like they do collabs with all kinds of people, and people, that's like the grail people find in a thrift store. You could be passing up. There was like a whole thing with Hanes last year. Did you guys see that? Or just plain white T-shirts in Kmart, plain white T-shirts, Hanes, were all blank Supremes.
Wow.
And it was a big.
See, that's the thing. I've seen Supreme a couple times only, but I always know it's fake.
There's a lot of fake. That's the problem.
Yeah, we got in the Dallas here. There's a ton of T-shirt shops, and there's Supremes hanging all over the place for $9.99.
Yeah, fake. Yeah, yep. It's all hype, limited supply.
We have a design right here, limited edition.
Yep, limited edition. There we go, Gangster Tommy.
That was so funny, man. What did I call you that day?
Mr. T.
Mr.
Ice-T or something.
Mr. Ice-T or something? Ice-T 2.0, or I forget, man. I have to go back and watch. It was pretty good. That was funny, man.
It was so funny. Destiny, my son was just he's in varsity choir within a men's group, and they had their show this past week. And the teacher, she made mugs for the kids, and they did such a terrible job. I don't know if it was her fault or the company's, but on a mug, like, you'll have like something here on the front, and then on the back you can put a picture and have it personalized that way. It just was a gray square and said, "Your image here." Like, they didn't put an image.
Wow.
I go, wow, that's crazy. Can you imagine a company, like, if nobody sent in an image, wouldn't you just leave it blank and white? Or
yeah, that should be like the first thing they go and delete off of
and
the
my
quality
son was
control
like,
or
it's
whatever.
perfect. Like, I'll keep it forever because it's so funny. But
Yeah, there, just me, Kathy. Ice-T 2.0, I think, is my.
yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah, like this one, it's almost like a full wrap. It goes all the way around.
That is sweet. Yeah.
It's a limited edition.
Yep.
There's only so many going to be made. So get yours today.
Oh, you should change it to the instead of the bargain effect for that one, the thug effect.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just to get them out there, I'm selling them $17 shipped. So
Yeah, Dwayne's. Have you ever seen Dwayne's mug? Oh God, that was hilarious. Yeah. Tracy's mug that she made for Dwayne. Did you see that with the boobs?
I've seen the thumbnail and stuff like that, but I didn't see the mug.
They made a mug of it. Oh, it's brilliant.
Oh wait, maybe I did see the mug. Wasn't it like, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I did see the mug though.
I know. It's a shame we couldn't get it to where, like, as he drank it, her top came down. As it got empty. Wouldn't that be brilliant?
Having that with a color changing one would be awesome.
Yeah, or she turned into a man as he drank it. I bought a Thug Tommy sticker. Oh, Misha, look at you.
no. Got the stickers too. Gmail.com.
Okay, guys.
There it is. Oh,
I think that was like I think it was for that auction that we did, didn't we? Didn't you put that up for auction or something, Tracy?
Barb did it on Dwayne, so I don't think anyone was very happy about that. But
it didn't go over well. It didn't demand a lot of money on there, huh?
I think Barb got a lot of flack for that.
Yeah, we haven't seen her since. Is she killed?
I've talked to her.
Oh, all right.
She's busy.
Nice. She didn't die. All right, good.
She's doing better things.
Misha wants that.
Well, they're rare. I mean, she said, you know, I'm leaving them up for a week. You buy them now, and they're gone. Like, I think there was only maybe 4 or 5 purchased. So I have a very rare mug right here.
Yep, that's a rare set Dwayne has.
Yeah, it's special.
I made this one.
I love that design.
That's really cool.
My Shamrock Pixie one.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have anything with my name other than a visor hat, but now I have my name on my mug.
Oh, cool. How do you like, are you enjoying the new adventure?
I am. I really am. It's relaxing, and I love it, to be honest.
It's different. It's a different creativity.
There's a lot to learn. There's a lot to learn.
Imagine.
When it comes to it, you just can't throw any old thing on a shirt or a mug and send it out the door.
What's the worst mistake you've made? Like, did something just?
Oh, don't ask. Tommy's sitting right next to her. Don't ask.
Oh, not marriage wise or anything like that.
Oh.
No, but I mean, did you just fail miserably at one specific thing that was just melted something, or
the water slide decals on mugs?
Yeah,
that was
initially how we started out, and it was supposed to work if you used the water slide decal and then you sealed the mug, and it didn't work. They were coming off. Keurigs were blistering the stickers and everything. So then we upgraded to the sublamination process where that's not coming off. It's not.
Yeah, you're
not even scratching it.
Yeah,
that's why we sent out a bunch of test ones to people for free in the beginning. And
right, Amy, if you would like a Shamrock Pixie mug, just email Tommy.
And you can put your name on it.
Yeah, I can put your name on it. Specialized.
No extra charge.
Personalized. That's it.
Your own name on it.
Yeah, you don't have to have my name.
Yeah, everybody's a Destiny now.
You see a couple of pickers. Bumcrack started something there.
I like it. I think Bumcrack came up with a couple of perverts.
He did. A couple of perverts. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant.
Did you see Ron just dropped a video?
No.
Yeah.
Was it bad?
No, I don't know. He just dropped. I just get excited when he drops a video now.
Oh, no.
Did you say Ronnie Hart?
Ronnie Hart, because he hasn't done so long. So every time I see, that he's uploaded a video, I think it's great.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the first few people that I started watching when I started watching YouTube.
Wow, that's great.
Like, I caught my initial few, like Global Voodoo. He was like kind of into everything. He did storage lockers, Amazon, eBay. So I caught him first because he just happened to hit my suggestion one day. And then I started watching, and then, I was out of work. I was hurt collecting workman comp checks. And I'm like, man, there's got to be a way I can make some more money. And then I started watching him, and then somehow I got to Ronnie like very soon after. And that's where I went and understood that basically Goodwill House clothes was a good idea to start grabbing. And, and you can get them for so cheap. And I started buying like every polo at the Goodwill, which was not a good idea, but I didn't pick too many bad ones at first. So.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It went okay.
One, so.
They still sell those as long as you get the Pima cotton ones. They'll still sell, not for a lot of money, but you can,
I was surprised I had a Ralph Lauren one that was that Prima cotton, and I thought it would do better, but it didn't do
so saturated.
Yeah.
They're
Amy, I am Irish. I have a lot of Irish. I have a few other things too, but I'm mainly Irish and very proud of it. And that's why I want to go to Ireland.
When do you think you'll make it to Ireland? Like in reality? Because I know you'll go at some point. I have no doubt you'll visit there one day.
Honestly, I'm not even sure at this point. I want to get this stuff done and figured out and get it moving and go from there. And then I want to.
So it'll be a while.
I got you. I know.
A couple years, I'm hoping. gonna give myself a couple years.
Right. Well, I know David in the Car Boot Picker is going to be putting out some travel type of blogs soon, so you'll get to see Ireland through his eyes too.
That's awesome. Yeah, I watch a lot of Irish videos and stuff like that, and it's, I don't know, it just keeps calling to me. So it has since I was very little, and so I definitely want to get there. My great grandmother was full-blooded Irish, and so we don't know much about her.
Mm-hmm.
So I would love to get to know that family history there.
David drove us to work a couple weeks ago on my channel live. He went live. He came on, popped in, and we didn't know what we just thought he was coming in to say hi. Next thing you know, he's busting ass down the road.
That was so fun.
It was so pretty though. It was like, it reminded me of like rural Pennsylvania, like just so, like I felt like I had been there before. It was really cool to see. We drove for like, I don't know how long, 5-10 minutes, I don't know.
I think about 10 minutes. Yeah.
I mean, it was hard to fathom being on the wrong side of the road, but it was really.
It's really fun, the stuff we get to experience.
I know some of the stuff that people come up with and just show us, it blows my mind.
I know. It's so fun.
There's something interesting every night. It's like the daytime people are more, I think, aware of what they're doing in the morning, so it doesn't get as crazy. But then when you come over to the night side and people just lose it, there's no filter. They're just game on.
Yeah,
they're either so tired or drunk.
What happened?
What,
Why
Destiny?
are we freezing?
Yeah, you are kind of choppy.
We're freezing over here.
Oh no.
Yeah,
You guys,
he opened up
50
something
people
on the-
watching this. Can you give a thumbs up?
It's been a solid 50 every time I look too. It hasn't fluctuated.
Yeah, some thumbs up would be greatly appreciated.
I think something's wrong with StreamYard
Yeah, if you guys,
because I have never had trouble like this with the internet.
I bet you they're updating again. It seems like every time they update something, they have a rough half a day or so.
I remember the one day I was doing a working hangout, and like right at the start of it, I went to go click the go live button, and it just spun and just spun error. I'm like, and then I look up and right top left corner, and it says we're experiencing technical difficulties. Like literally right at like 4:30 one day.
Ago, was it?
Yeah, I was like, what? It was like right at the time they were doing the free trials and doing everyone's accounts and stuff. I'm like, geez, like it had to be right now. It couldn't be like after I started.
The next day after he had the going live thing, he sent me a link to get in, and I couldn't even get in. It would sit there and just do that like you're going to join the stream, but it wouldn't actually go into it.
you should know, yes. The $17 she's asking, is that how much mine is, the mug? And as shipping at...
Oh,
damn, I jinxed it. We're down to 49.
17 ships.
Yep.
We scared one away.
I know. Yeah, David, I know. They're awesome. They did a live yesterday. I haven't watched it yet to see if there's any updates or changes. Because they take a lot of input from people, it seems. They love the input, and
that's good.
They're so young, man.
They've done a great job so far. StreamYard is pretty flawless if you really think about the big picture, because Google Hangouts was way more difficult to grasp than this. You know, hi Georgina.
I've only done a couple of Google Hangouts, so like I can't remember even what that was like, because StreamYard was like basically this towards the beginning of when I started doing lives and content and stuff. So maybe I was lucky for not having to go through that.
Yeah, I mean, because you could go through Google Hangouts, or you could just go live, which I think you can still just go live through YouTube, but it's not very good either. So.
Yeah, if you go live by yourself, you don't need StreamYard. You could just go live or whatever. But if you want to have anybody on and kind of have your own, how everything's kind of branded, like how Tommy stuff's branded right now and everything, then you need to have go through StreamYard.
I like what Zahir's doing. He's not even paying for it. He's just bypassing it by capturing a private stream through OBS, and he does a private stream, invites everybody, and then captures it and then sends it out through OBS to YouTube, so you don't have to pay for it. That's pretty amazing. Like it's
like I'm that person. I don't want to learn OBS.
I don't either. I'd rather pay for it. OBS is like brain surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the OBS stuff I was looking at is like really heavy into like the streaming of like gaming and stuff like that. From what I've seen on some things, but you can get some custom, overlays and stuff to kind of make it look like more like this or similar to this.
Yeah, it's not hard. It's just time consuming to learn.
Like for me, it's like just way too much time. I just can't. I can't get it set up, but I do want to get OBS set up for some like pre-recorded stuff, which I have to get Tommy to come in with me one day and
you gotta have a pretty, with OBS, especially if you want to do like where you're bringing people into the stream on your own and then rebroadcast. It's pretty demanding on your system. So you gotta have a pretty good machine.
I run it occasionally and just play with it and pre-record myself, just mess around recording myself, but I never do anything with it. No, Myra, you're never undignified on my channel. You make sure to keep me reeled in when you're there. Myra says she's never been undignified, has she? I did see something about you sleeping around with Republicans or something though the other day in a chat. I can't remember what you said, but that kind of made me like, what, Myra? What are you doing over there?
Yeah, it definitely made me laugh when I seen she said that.
Did you see the thing about the Republicans too?
Yeah, it was like one thing or another. Like
I can't remember what it was, but it made me laugh. I was like, "Wow, Myra, easy."
I know. I miss you, Misha.
Yeah, we do miss you, Misha. I really still think you're dead, honestly.
Yeah, Josh is.
Josh buried her in his backyard, and that's him on her account all the time.
Yep.
She was there like every single night forever, and then just disappeared on us.
Yeah. She got paid the bills. So
Oh, hi, Georgina. We have a UK in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe no one else is on.
David's here.
David's here. Well, he's Ireland, but we'll call him UK. He's UK. That's UK, right?
I know. Timmy.
Europe. I'm confused.
No, we're not discussing geography, dude. We're not.
We definitely need to get a map.
I do. I'm terrible.
Every time we start this, though, it just ends terribly. Like
I'm so
really
terrible.
And
I'm so confused. I mean, we got Brexit and exit and insurers, and I mean, there's just so much stuff going on all over the world. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I know. My husband asked me what everyone over there thought about Brexit, and like, I don't discuss politics. I don't even listen. Like, I don't care. I don't want to talk about it.
They voted for it. What can they say?
I know.
How's everyone's weekend sales have been?
What? We're supposed to be selling things?
Yeah, right.
Huh?
How's everyone's sales have been?
What are you talking about?
I gotta go.
Yeah.
Mine is the best it's been in the last month. I mean, I got a bunch of shit going out. I got
12 packages, I think.
I got 12 on eBay, 2 on Mercari, a couple of print orders. So I've had a pretty good weekend.
So I think I have 3 going on. Nothing crazy, but a bunch of late minute gift stuff.
It's ridiculous.
I'm with you, Georgina. I'm on your side.
On eBay, that's so bad. Like that's bad. And Mercari is dead to me now.
Yeah, I have 3 on Mercari.
Promoting now.
3 on Mercari, 6 on Poshmark, and then I had 3 Facebook sales over the weekend. And I'm working on 1 today. Hopefully it comes through.
Tommy, you know what I sell fast every time on Facebook? I sold it yesterday.
Your body?
Yesterday I sold another. Any kind of kitchen appliance, anything.
Your massagers?
No, I use those. But they I think it was a turkey roaster yesterday, and juicers or mixers, anything like that, like small appliances.
Really, I don't buy anything like that.
I don't know, Misha. I mean, Mercari, I like it. I haven't been promoting daily like I was because it drops the price every time, and I'm kind of to the point where I need to relist it so I can start the process over. But
okay, so let me ask you this. I've been trying to figure a backdoor into Mercari. If you just go in and edit Mercari and then update it without changing the price, does it?
Yes.
Without changing the price?
Oh, no. Oh, I don't think so.
Go in and change words and update it. Does it refresh? Because I think it does.
Okay, I don't know.
I think it does too, but I
do.
can't positively.
I can't either. I'm working on it. That's what I've been working on.
Yeah.
You know me. I'm not.
I know if you drop the price, it boosts it up.
Yeah, if you drop the price or promote, it
But
does.
even just dropping it $1, well,
I thought it had to be 5%.
well, that's when they notify people, I think.
Oh.
I know I'm not really positive, but that's what I see because I'll go in and search my item and it'll be higher up in the search after I drop it $1.
It won't let me. She can't. Oh, Amy, you might be not 18. If you're not 18, it won't let you on my page. Sorry. She said, and she can't go on my page.
What, YouTube page?
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah. YouTube has flagged me because filth because I have Traci on all the time.
No one is sitting up here talking about the back door.
Oh. And Brexit. And Brexit. That's what Brexit stands for. Oh man.
I am way over 18, huh?
I'm just kidding.
Maybe the link that Tommy the Bargain Effect dropped in is Tommy B's YouTube page.
Oh, Georgina, you just stop. I got haters everywhere. I even got haters in the UK. Look at this.
You've created this yourself. Oh, is it my fault? Is that my fault too, Tommy?
Yes.
I thought it was hashtag Tommy's fault.
I know. Hashtag Tommy's fault. They're trying to brand my channel. Hashtag Tommy's fault.
I love that. I also love the hashtag blame Tommy and Traci.
Yeah, I know. That's the couple of pickers. We get blamed for everything. We've ruined everybody, I guess.
That's what we do.
No, I'm just kidding, Misha. They didn't flag my channel. Not yet.
They're not going to flag your channel. They're just going to shut it down one day. Like it's just going to be disappearing at some point.
Yeah. But do you know the weird thing is because when I started YouTube and everyone started YouTube, all we heard was people talking about, oh, you can't cuss, you can't do this, you can't do that. You gotta, dude, look, I've never been even remotely flagged for anything other than a copyright for playing a Kangaroo Jack.
Did anybody watch the YouTube Streaming Awards?
No.
Dude, it's YouTube's thing, and they're cussing.
Yeah.
And it was very
and they had
edgy.
some pretty adult type content going on, I watched it and I'm like, see, all these people say, oh, you can't swear, you're gonna
isn't it crazy? Like
oh, you can't talk like that. They were
YouTube was doing
right
it
there.
You can't say subscribe. You can't do this. You can't do anything. And it's like, and we literally don't have a filter. You know that. We don't care what we say or anyone does, and we'll just pay the price if something happens. But I've never even been flagged once, like for anything. And we say some pretty messed up stuff sometimes. I got to admit, I mean, there's some stuff that I like the next day. I'm like, wow, we really.
Do you have that too? Okay, because we don't really discuss that, you and I. I wake up sometimes, it's kind of like you've been at a bar all night and you went home with the wrong dude.
Yeah, we take a walk of shame every morning.
Yeah, that feeling.
Yeah. And it just.
But you just have to roll on and ignore it.
And then we just forget and do it again the next night. Oh, hey, BCP finally made it. Hey, buddy. What
up, Bump Crack?
What's up, buddy?
Hi. Long time no see.
He must have been sleeping last night because I had to bust all the links last night.
Yeah. He was sleeping last night. He slept on us last night. He's over in Valor's channel this morning. Don't even want to support us. I mean,
wow.
We're going to have to hire a new mod. I mean, hey, we're going to have to dock his pay.
How you doing, Michelle?
We're going to have to dock his pay.
Okay.
Hey, Shad Juice. What's up? Have you guys checked him out? Shad Juice?
Yeah, I watched a few things.
Yeah, he's cool. Him and Ready Set Resell and John Cincinnati Picker all live in the same city, and it's amazing how much stuff can be found in one city between those three.
That is right. I forgot he was in Ohio next. I should have known that from the logo, but
every day it blows my mind. Every video you'll see what they bring out, those three people, and just like this city's like never ending.
Makes me want to go over there and invade during garage sale season.
Oh, thanks, Misha.
Oh, thank you, Misha or Josh.
Josh. We did it for you, Misha.
We can never convince her to come on with us, but she came on for Cliff.
Oh, she did. That's right. Damn.
Before she died.
I know.
Yeah.
Elon Kisses says she just got the notification you guys are live. Am I running late or is YouTube? Good morning, everyone. I think something's going on either with YouTube, StreamYard, or both.
I bet you it's YouTube, not even streaming.
Sometimes it kicks it out
Hmm.
for some reason.
Because I've gotten booted out 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
And that never happens for me because I have really good internet. So
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Wow.
Like I have like the business, like high speed internet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what we got. I think last time I did my speed test, I'm doing 140 down. And we need it because everything, we're strictly streaming. We have like no cable TV. We don't have no landline.
What's your upload?
Huh?
What's your up?
Like 30.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, 30 up is good. Usually the upload is the problem.
Right? I mean, the up is most important, right?
Yeah, when you're doing streaming and stuff, you want a good upload rate.
Yeah, 30's more than I've ever had. I think like 20's good.
Talking about our bandwidth, just the internet.
Yeah,
speed.
I'm lost with that talk. So
We're
sorry.
fast.
She's like. So when are y'all gonna have Bum Crack on here?
Has anybody ever had Bum Crack on?
No, but we're getting ready to do 19 questions with Bum Crack. Did you know that?
No.
No, I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta do mine yet.
Bum Crack can come on anytime he wants to come on.
Well, we have to do a very special
Bird.
Lady Freebird. Oh.
Yeah, my downloads is weak right now. Maybe it's because I'm on live right now, but I'm only getting 58 down, which is very low, very low.
I don't know if I could survive with that. Not all the time. I mean, sometimes we could, but I mean, sometimes we have multiple TV streaming, and then Destiny's upstairs and alive, and I'll be in a hangout or a live down here. So we need the.
Yeah, you don't get very glitchy usually either, so that's great.
Yeah, I don't know why that's so low right now. I might have to refresh my box and everything. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's me. Maybe it is
I
me.
refreshed my box this morning.
As soon as I said it, I knew it was coming.
I know. I'm sorry.
I gave Tracy a.
Nate, I
threw her a pass, and she just slam dunked on me.
You are on top. Okay.
Yeah.
Your wife's gonna hate me.
Oh, there we go.
I'm under Tommy. This is kind of weird.
Oh, now I'm on top of Tommy. Okay, hi. Now that my box is refreshed, I'll jump on top. Oh, sorry, we're going there. Yeah. Yeah. Lisa, you and I feel like Lisa and I need to have a chat one day.
Oh man, that would be hilarious.
Amy.
She's going to be on our show Wednesday. I'm excited, man. She's so funny. We've done a couple lives together. No, not on our channel, but she's been on our hangouts and stuff.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta chill.
You're sitting right smack in front of the heater.
You
got to chill. I'm over here.
Slap him, Destiny. Slap him. Just slap him.
I get no heat.
You guys need to.
You got to chill.
You guys need, if it's cold down there, you need a little cuddle action. Will get you warm.
Hey, cuddle. Come on, cuddle.
There we go. There we go.
Body.
Oh shoot.
We should be live more often. You had your arm around me.
Oh, damn.
Man, if you ever find, like, I am not a fan of Dyson products as far as vacuums go, but the fans that they have one that's a heater and a fan, so you can do for summer and winter. And I have it sitting here where I can blow heat or cool air. if you ever come across one of those, they're the best investment ever. Because I know how basements are.
Yep.
You guys really have to fight both seasons, I'm sure.
Well, it's beautiful in the summer. I love being in the basement because it stays cooler. But
Not
in
during
the
the winter.
winter, because it's an unfinished basement, so it's not insulated or anything like that. Concrete floor. I mean, I got my industrial GK rug on the floor, but it's like it just doesn't. I put the vent in my dryer though. It's an electric dryer. It's not a gas dryer. The diverter or whatever, so I can blow that into the basement instead of outside.
Yeah. Very smart. So you
just gotta watch the humidity level.
I'll be right back in 1 second. Sorry, guys.
Do you have to capture the lint? Like dryers will blow some lint.
Yeah, it's a box that you put right in line with your dryer vent tube, and then it's just got a flap that either you direct it outside or you direct it inside. And the inside vent has a removable screen lint trap too.
Very cool.
Yep.
So
God, I feel like everybody should do something like that. I mean, ours just blows outside. Granted, I'm in Texas. You normally don't really need. We only need that heat maybe 2 months out of the year. But I don't know.
It helps. Why blow all that heat that you're paying for to dry your clothes right outside? You just got to watch the humidity levels. Sometimes the humidity will climb a little bit, and then you divert it outside until it drops.
Yeah.
It's my basement. I don't know what it is, but maybe I have all my vents open or something because my basement's like not cold, but it's decent down there. So if I actually set up down there, it wouldn't be like
it's
how
not
you guys are.
cold. It's not cold till you're sitting and your feet are sitting on that floor for
yeah.
Wow. Okay. Like when I first come downstairs, it's like it's not bad. The air temperature isn't bad. It's that, especially with me having the arthritis in my feet and shit, on the concrete, it gets into my bones, and then once it's in my bones, it's like
okay.
Body.
Yeah, I get the same way with my back and stuff.
Yeah.
So Jenny, I think, asked how long everybody's been doing YouTube. Reseller addicts or reselling addicts. I've been doing it since I think it was the end of March or the 1st of April. I can't remember.
I think I got my first video. I think it's September, so that has been long. It's only been a few months.
I couldn't even tell you, honestly.
October 28th this year was a year.
Oh, let me see what my first.
For the Bargain Effect channel?
No, for the Shamrock Pixie.
Okay. Wow.
October 28th, yeah. But I don't do a whole lot.
Oh, see, I haven't even been doing it a year.
No, even 11. Well, no, not even.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you started before him. That's great.
Yeah, I've only been doing it 10 months, according to YouTube. My first video was 10 months ago.
Yeah, your commercial doesn't count.
Okay, so then 10 months ago. Yeah.
And even then, you really weren't like real active on it. You didn't get real active until 8 months ago.
I got active.
For someone starting a YouTube channel, the first like a month or so is like the grind. You don't get very many views. You don't get, unless someone's really pushing your channel and stuff, and giving you shout outs or someone that would like help you out with that. It's a grind. I was fortunate to have like a nice base amount of subs coming in just from people saying, come on, do content, or they'll like a lot of what I had to say, or just in case I ever create the content. So I think I had like 50 or 60 subs, like just out the bat. And then a couple people were like, you should do videos. And then they all pushed the sub for me. And so I think I had like 100 before my first video, 125 for my first video I actually even put out.
Well, I think if you're trying to grow your subs like at a faster rate, I believe lives are the wrong way to do it.
Mm-hmm. For most people, I think.
Yeah, you're gonna, I know that if I didn't do these lives and I spent the 2 hours a day that I do on here doing pre-recorded, I would probably grow a lot faster because I know what my content is, which means I can match up my description better, my titling better, my tags better, and I'll rank and search a lot better. But the lives, it's too hard to do that because you don't know where it's going to go.
Tommy has done a pretty good job of mastering the live thing, though.
Yeah.
he thinks about it different, and I don't know, it works over there, but I don't think it works for most people.
Where are you at? What do you got for subs?
Tommy?
I have I just barely have 1,000, like 1,120, I think. I'm pretty sure.
And you've been doing YouTube for how long? Not like
We started August 4th.
Yeah.
August 4th.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Tommy and I, we network pretty good.
yeah, that's my goal. I
That's
love
actually, like, networking is a fun part, really.
it is. The YouTube is the bad part. The
So
people
much
are amazing.
job. Yeah, like that was why I was taken to Hollywood to network with these, because if you can talk to people that way and get them to like you or whatever.
I've had nice growth just doing ever since I started doing the morning show and was on like a more routine, you know, thing. Like I've seen growth, you know, big chunks. I've seen every day at least something.
Yeah.
You know, the amount of subs. So you know, and I mean I do go in, you know, some chats and stuff. People will sub to me and stuff like that. But it, you know, if you do it, if you're gonna do lives, like if you do it on a routinely basis, you know, I think that will help things. The best thing for Wild Lives is the watch time, you know, because I'm trying to build it up like evenly, so it's not like, you know, I'll be monetized, say like on the time, but not on the subs. I'm trying to get like 100 people sub. And
I'm out watch time way before subs, like way. We got a watch time in 3.5 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I mean, I'm only in like 510 subs or something, but I got my watch time already.
See, where I got my subs, I had to pump out quite a few working Hangouts for 2 weeks so I could get the hours. So lives are definitely a smart way to go. And the thing is, you have to keep it up. They look at you, I think, on a 6-month basis for your hours, your watch hours or watch time.
Yeah, we got enough for like 10 years.
Your lifestyle will suffer if I don't do stuff like that, you know. And Nate, as far as you know, when you get monetized, you want to keep those going too. Yeah.
I just don't have any interest in making videos, honestly. I just don't. I know that I'll never be like an elite YouTuber because of that. That's where the money's at in YouTube. We all know that, and they're pre-recorded.
Well, I think you've said it many times. I think it could change.
I think it is changing, but I don't know that for sure. I think that if you look at the pulse of the actual community, not like, you know, if you're going outside of the reselling, sure, you're in a different bracket. But I think that people enjoy the lives while they're working way, way more than they do the pre-recordeds. Plus, you can like, and I don't know about you guys, but I have a tendency to look for the longest running show to see, like, as far as time, so I don't have to change. I can hit it, work, and let it go for hours, you know, and not have to.
You're obviously at that point, you're not looking for amazing content or anything. You're looking for something to be in the background as noise and entertainment, right?
Well, they wouldn't be watching us if they were looking for amazing content. So, I mean, let's be honest.
I thought you meant when you're looking for something.
No, I meant when they're watching us.
Don't worry. But I mean, I look for lives too to watch and keep playing, because, you know, you don't want to keep searching. It eats up your day if you're searching for stuff to watch.
Yeah, like right now I'm at like 1K, you know, watch hours. I'm like a 25% there. And you know, I'm at almost 400 subs. I think I'm like 3 away from 400. So I'm getting there, and I can get if I push out more content, which I want to do some more of the pre-recorded stuff. I'd kind of like put that on pause just because of the holiday and everything, really pushing, you know, Amazon and stuff. So I've kind of like just left that alone for right now because I'm trying to pick my battles, and so I'm able to do more lives, which, you know, has helped my watch time tremendously. I usually do two working hangouts on my days off, at least one a week, and then I do the live show you know, on Wednesdays on my channel for our show. So but it's been stacking up over the past like month or 2 months that I've been doing it and everything. So
I think the lives build, like, I think also the lives, it develop a very, very core loyal group of viewers that are just amazing versus the pre-recorded. You just really don't know who's watching or why or what, it's just, you just see the numbers. But with the actual lives, like, it blows my mind, the people that come day in and day out and are just amazing every day. That never gets old to me. And I think that's what keeps it going, really.
Yeah, like like when you're first starting out, like say I've never been on the chats and everything else, and I just started doing pre-recorded, I might get a few people that might say, "Oh, this stuff's really good," but you don't get the core and that following because no one knows you and you can't interact with the people, and that's what I like doing. I love being able to go live and interact with people and talk because outside of YouTube and work, like I don't interact with too many people because I just don't have time and I just don't
really peoply too. Yeah.
Like my past, like because I'm still in the same area that I've been in my whole life. Like my past is like right out the door. There's people still hustling, slanging, and hustling. All that type of stuff right now as we speak. So a lot of them are still into the nonsense. So I wouldn't want to get caught up back on that again. So I just kind of distance myself and keep trying to move forward.
All right, Tracy, we'll talk to you. I guess we border.
Misha loves my hat because she's from Kansas City. I like this hat. I like the blue one. I have like my Pittsburgh flag hat. It's like my go-to hats for my attire I wear for the day.
Yeah.
I used to be really big into like like all the new era fitteds and stuff. I'd go to like Lids and buy all the different hats and everything like that. I kind of just put a pause to it because going there and paying $30 for a hat or whatever, it's expensive.
I'm sorry, my postal carrier was next door, and I wanted to give her some money.
I had a cop at my door. I was like, "What the hell?" I thought I was going to jail. I was like, "Damn!"
What's wrong with them?
He just wanted to pat me down. No big deal.
Enjoy it.
All good. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It's all good.
Nothing wrong with it.
I guess the people that used to live here, he was asking if I had contact with them. No.
Right? Like,
Florida somewhere for all I know.
They're looking for the older tenant or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. They've been here like 3 times. Like, it's weird. I don't know. And I still get mail and stuff all the time. So I said, I have mail for them if you want it. And he's like, I can't take that. I don't know. But I really think, Nate, like I wanted to do it reverse, like build a base. Like most people start with pre-recordeds and then do lives. I did it totally backwards, and it just made more sense to me to build the base first, then start doing pre-recordeds eventually. And I think that will give you a little bit more of a, I don't know, because if I started with pre-recordeds and I got like 12 views, I would probably get discouraged very easy, I think.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think if the way we're doing it now in reverse, and if you at least have half your core viewers watch your pre-recorded, it'll give you a little more I don't know, just I don't know how to explain it. It's just a feeling that I have. Confidence, I guess, a little more confidence knowing that those people watched.
I agree.
I think lives are a confidence booster for sure.
I think lives are easier than pre-recorded, honestly. I would be petrified to do a pre-recorded, but lives are just...
You just have to record so much more than you think you need to, and then you forget something, and so nothing comes together in the end, and I've thrown away so much footage.
I've shown Tracy before. I have like almost 3,000 videos recorded right now, and I've never released one. Oh, just my one that Lonnie dared me to do. Lonnie and Justin one night were pissing me off. We were in a private chat, and we were just like, "You'll never do it. You'll never do it. We're, blah, blah, blah. You'll never do it." I was like, "F you. I'm going to release one right now." And I just did it like an intro to my world, and that was it. And
I'll never forget the end of that. That was so bad.
And we're like, "Oh, shit."
You're like, "I don't know how to edit, so I'm ending it now."
Yeah.
That was it.
I was like, I was going to show you what I buy and stuff, but I don't know how to edit the shit. I'm out. I was like, that's exactly what I said. And I just like that night when they dared me, I just said boom and did it. And I was like, there, now what?
Yeah, that's the hardest part when you're starting. Like if you don't have like a following, or I've done the lives that like, okay, at least 50 people or 100 people or whatever are gonna watch it. Like you get really discouraged really quick. That's exactly what happened to me. Like I released a couple, and I know my video was bad. Like it was a really long like thrift shop thing, because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna show them my whole trip, and I'm like, well, I should have cut this out. I should have made this part. I should have did a time lapse here. That'd have been cool. Maybe add some music, and then by my second or third video, I had a better grasp of what I wanted to do or whatever. But I still don't have it. Like it takes so much time to sit and edit a video and make things perfect, because when you're doing a live, you might mess up or say something. Not it's going to kill you, but it's at the end of the day, it's not a big deal. But when you do a pre-recorded, you're looking at every little thing, and it's like, oh, why did I say that? Why did I do that? Let me take that out. And it's like, wait, let me put that back in. That makes sense now. And
then you got it all chopped up.
Yeah, that's like
hours of render.
I'm like,
chopped up.
I'm like pixelated over there, like doing some type of random dance, like talking. So it's like, it's better just to try, shoot shorter scenes and kind of just get to the point of things, because you don't want these super long videos unless you have this like super following, like Lonnie or some of these other people. Like Grimespine, he has longer videos, and people love him. Like he does the premieres and stuff, and unless you really have a following of people that really like, okay, I'm gonna sit down and watch half hour of a video or an hour of video out of my day, then the 10-minute varieties are as far as you want to get, because you got to pay attention to
you work a lot of hours, Nate, also. So you really want to spend hours like editing? No, just quick edits, get it done and put it up there for people, because you're going to forget that video anyway and move on to the next one.
It's hard though. It's so hard. I know I don't know, because I don't, Nate, I'm sure everyone, I feel like it's harder for us. I don't know. Like Trey, I don't know if I looked like Traci, I probably would be a little bit more. I'd probably be a little more easy to drop a video out, right? I don't know. I think
people love you.
Yeah, but I don't have cleavage.
You do. You
do. But movage is not as good. It's like I don't know about you, Nate or Tommy, but I don't want to do it, and I'm just OCD perfectionist with that kind of stuff. You don't want to just release subpar content, right?
I do.
Right, that's exactly why I don't do it, because I don't want to take the time it takes to edit it to make it look good.
Like this is one thing that me and Anthony have talked about. Like, for example, like I'll go into the store sourcing for Amazon, and it's like, hey, I'm going to source this place. I found 5 things. I can't show nothing, but this is how much
Amazon is worse, dude. I don't. That's the thing. You can't really. I don't know. Amazon videos are not watchable to me, because you can't learn anything unless you're going to sit down and do how-tos, like walk someone through step by step how to do a shipment, step by step how to do Keepa, because that's stuff people do search for. If you look at the search results on that's necessary, because even today, even though several people have done a step by step Amazon order shipment, it changes all the time, right? It's like, and it's always different. And you don't use Scoutify, right? Or Inventory Labs. You use that way, because most people teach it with Inventory Labs, which is a lot easier than Amazon. So if you teach that step by step, start to finish, you don't have to worry about it. That video, and you tag it right, and you do it. That's called an evergreen video, and it's going to make money forever. You just
and you can retag it later too.
And you can change it later, refresh it. If you end up getting intros and outros later, you can always redo them. Like how-to videos are where it's at. Honestly, that's where it's at.
I wish I could do that.
The only thing I would worry about is, like, I don't mind, like, I would love to make a video, even just like exactly what you said, but I have my product information in there too, and my store name.
You can blur it though. You can blur all that.
I guess that's true.
You could just blur, just put, just black those out so you can't show it. That's right. Would you create a sub account in your store for like if you had an employee and it won't show everything, or put?
I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
Or you can actually, or just load up. I mean, you don't. If you're gonna do it and show somebody something, just take some stupid ass video games and show them how to. You're gonna send these in, not like your real inventory.
That's a good idea.
You know what I mean? Just throw something, anything, and just. That's
Keeper was always going to be something I wanted to do. I just haven't sat down to really,
Keeper's pretty, and like I don't even fully understand all of it because there's a lot of moving parts to it. When Amazon's in stock, when Amazon's not, it's just there's so many things to it, and I get the basics of it, but nowhere near where I would want to be with it, to where I feel confident telling someone else to make a decision based on it. You know what I mean?
Right. Like I finally got confident, understanding it, because there's, like you said, there's so much into it. Like there's Amazon, then you have like seasonal stuff, like you could see when a product goes super hot versus now, definitely don't want to send this in because it's going to be trending, up high again. And then you watch the buy box from, it's selling real good here, and now it's starting to dip down. You could see it start to creep down as people are tanking the price. All that stuff is something you got to look at, because if I buy a product, say it's $10 and I could make 10 or 20 now, but it's trending downward. By the time I get in the warehouse, it might be like where I'm breaking even. Like there was something that I bought last January that I bought on clearance, and I sent it in. It was you're going to make my at least 100% ROI. Send it in. And everyone just tanked it instantly. Tanked, and it went basically to the point where they were losing money, even at like $1 or $2. And I'm like, what are these people doing? So I recalled it, and then I sent it in recently, and it sold, and I made like $5 or $10 on it. So like, I've really, to really understand Amazon, you have to really be in it for a whole year to really understand how the whole clearance stuff works and everything. And now I'm finally starting to really get a good grasp of it. So this next year is really going to be, I feel like it's honestly going to be like my year. You know what I mean? Like, everyone kind of feels that way about, when they're getting better and more confidence and doing well. But man, I really feel that way. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Eric. I think if I don't do Amazon, but I think if I did Amazon, I wouldn't want people following my store for the main fact, not that they would find my products I'd be selling, but they can mess with you. Right. And people have messed with Tommy on eBay. Why wouldn't they come find people on Amazon and mess with your account? And once it's gone, it's gone. You can sell in there again.
Because there's already people that this hasn't happened to me, but say it's a competitor, and they buy a product knowing that I'm on the listing.
Zero claims, all kinds of stuff.
It's not authentic. They could just say that because I have 100 of something in stock, and I'm beating them on price, or my price is better because I bought it better, and I'm selling all these. And he's gonna have to wait, 6 months or so for me to get in. Now I'm gonna have to, you can worry about that. I mean, there's Amazon. There's so much money at stake that that's the biggest thing that why people worry. I'm sure people probably maybe know my store or could possibly.
And I know for a fact that they follow like some of the bigger YouTubers. I know for a fact that they follow stores to see what they're selling, and they may not know that person, but you know how jealousy is. It can always escalate into something different, and it just. I wouldn't want to take that risk. I understand the thing of, there's more than enough out there. Yeah. But you also don't want to give someone the way to find it. Yeah, the chance, because it's from what I'm no Amazon guru by any means, but everyone always says, but it could be like YouTube. I don't know. Everyone says you can't cuss on YouTube too, but they say Amazon doesn't play around. They suspend you, want your game, blah, blah, blah. Who knows? But I wouldn't want to take that risk myself.
Yeah, I definitely want to. I wanted to do that content originally when Anthony started, because he had a fresh account, like brand new account. Nothing really would have been shown except for like his store name. But at the time, he could have just left it at whatever it was and then changed it after the videos. That's because that was my initial plan, because it was such a fresh account, and because of my time schedule, and he's busy with his life as well. It was hard for us to kind of collab together at his house and kind of do that. But I mean, if I remember on my editor that I know how to do that now, where I can blur out something, because I had to on my wife's video when she went sourcing and stuff like that. So I learned how to do that. So yeah, I mean, I can do that. That is 100%. I have to do that. Like you said, it's going to be content that's going to catch views, as long as it's still good, basically, or it doesn't get too out of date, because there's always stuff they add.
Yeah, and stuff like that you have to edit, because there's going to be lulls in it, and you're going to lose people. They're going to step away and stop watching. So you have to edit those videos, because Anthony was saying just take it in one take. Life's not edited, but you can't, because people will stop watching it. They get bored, and that sucks, but that's just the way it is. And you also need to keep it around a certain amount of minutes. There's numbers that are good, and there's numbers that are bad as far as your video is.
10 minutes.
They'll push it if you can keep somebody till the end. They'll push your video in search. If somebody leaves halfway through, it's not going to be suggested or pushed.
Yeah, that's one thing no one really talks about, is how that really, subscribers really means nothing, in YouTube land, and that's everyone talks about. But so many, YouTube has figured out, so many people buy them or sit in channels to get free subscribers, and that don't watch your stuff anyway. And you'd be amazed at how many people do that. And YouTube's caught on, so that doesn't mean anything. They push you by retention time, and retention time is my average retention time is 40 minutes.
That's incredible.
That's pretty good.
Granted, sometimes we go 7 hours.
Yeah, but still, for someone not to tap out for 40 straight minutes is a long time in YouTube land.
Yeah.
Now, the shorter the video, the better that is. So it still is not great because of how long we go sometimes.
Yeah.
Now, the shorter we do and it stays there, the more you'll see it'll show you my suggested rank will climb. It'll go from like on a longer video, it'll drop down to 6%. On last night when we were shorter, it'll jump up to 15%, which is huge. But it doesn't matter, because people still don't really like to go back and watch lives.
Well, what's weird, let's say a pre-recorded, say I put out a 15-minute video. My retention time on a 15-minute video would normally be something like 6 to 8 minutes, right? So that's not great. But the thing is, people stop watching because they have to go do something and they come back. So I don't think they factor in that. On your lives, Tommy, we have people come and go all the time. So that does hurt the retention time of your video, correct? Yeah. Oh yeah. Every time someone leaves and comes back, it gives you another view. Yeah, I know. So it's there's a balance. Yeah, but it doesn't help. It doesn't really give you the clear picture. Is the thing. Yeah. But retention time is the end all be all at the end of the day. And that's something that, that's all you hear about. People talk about subscribers. That is absolutely the least important thing in YouTube, because you see people with 100,000 subscribers, but when they go live, they have less live viewers than you have, or I have, or these guys have 56 live viewers right now. I've seen people with 100,000 subscribers go live and have 70 live viewers. What's that tell you? Yeah, that means that they got those subs in a really bad way, and it doesn't help them at all. It's terrible. Most of the time it means that. I do think there's some instances where it's hey, Cernock, what are you doing there, Cernock? I like Cernock. Chernock. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Chernock, sorry. Chernock. You can buy Georgina, you can buy them, and you can buy views. That's why views and subs, anything you can buy, they generally YouTube isn't dumb. They're like, okay, so you can buy this stuff. Why are we going to pay you on that? It doesn't help you, because you'd have to keep buying them for it to look right anyway. And the subs you're buying are hollow subs, empty. They don't watch. So I don't know. It's just not a good way to go.
So watch time's hard to buy. So I will volunteer my services if anybody wants. I'll go watch all your videos a couple of times. Yeah. Well, so reselling addicts, better to have a 10-minute video people watch. Yeah, if it's better to have a 10-minute video and someone watches all 10 minutes than having a 20-minute video and they only watch 10 minutes. Absolutely. Right. That means that you captivated 100%
of their time, and that's what it takes. And then they take you and throw you into what's called suggested. If you look at all your stats under your analytics, you want your top two to be browse and suggested.
Yeah.
And that's where the money's at. That's where, not the money, but that's where the growth is at.
Like for example, like one day I was watching, or I started up my YouTube or whatever, like on my desktop, and it brought up Dee's video, like, and it actually like shot out and it was like suggested, and it was like, was this a good video or whatever? And then I gave it 5 stars, and then I said yes or whatever. So that would help her, get pushed or whatever. As we get, as you get to the monetization level, the 1,000 subs, 4,000 watch hours, 10-minute video is where everyone tries to be at, because there's that 2 commercials.
That's right. Exactly.
So you can get it's good for the the money, and chances everyone will watch it. 12
to 18 minutes is my goal always.
Yeah. And and also with the commercial, once your video's over, you can go back and put your commercial where you want it once you're monetized. And you don't want to bomb your people with commercials. So if you put one at the intro, and then you put one right at the edge of your retention time, your average retention time, that's where people always drop off and leave. You're not really interrupting them, because they're going to come and go at that point anyway, and they're going to see both commercials regardless, because they're getting ready to leave, and they're going to click through that to leave and watch through your first one. So if you interrupt them in the middle, it kind of irritates them a little bit more. If you have a 10-minute video and do boom boom like some people do, I think that's more irritating than if you put it in the beginning. They come into your video, they get to watch almost the whole thing, and then where 90% of your audience leaves is around the same point, you'll see, and you just put one there, you've caught both of them still, and they didn't get irritated nearly as bad. So I think that's a win-win. That's what it seemed. That's what I see a lot of people do. So
I hate it when they push them all up front. Like, I mean, I saw one of your videos that did, because sometimes YouTube does that. When you just it, and that's why I messaged you one day. I go, all your commercials are right there.
Yep. Because our lives, I don't adjust them. I just let them ride, because I can't. If I go back, it'll take me an hour to go back in and place them, like for every 10 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever it is. So I just let YouTube ride, and they bid them. You can see in your analytics, they put them up for auction. It's like crazy how that works.
Really?
It's so wild. Yeah, it's like an auction where they bid on categories, and it's pretty wild. So, and then it tells you how much each auction pays for each, like a skippable versus a non-skippable versus an overlay, and it's like, oh.
Just click them all. That's what I've been told.
I took overlay.
I didn't used to click the non-skippable ones, but I do now, just because several people told me to do that. I don't know if it's right.
But the cool thing, what I like the most, if you look under suggested, it shows you who is suggesting your video, and that's what I love, because you can tell when we had a video the other day that did better than usual, one of our lives, and it had some really cool channels suggesting us, which I thought was really.
Where do you see that at?
I'll show you. Hold on. You got to go into YouTube Studio, and then just go to your videos and click on whichever one you want. I'm going to go to the one that I was talking about and see who it was now.
Myra, you can see most of your subscribers, but a lot of us have that hidden. Like, there's a button you can click somewhere in your settings that makes it public when you subscribe to someone, or it hides it. And a lot of people hide that. And so you won't see all of your subscribers.
Yeah.
Okay, I picked the video. Now where am I now?
Go to analytics. And then you can also see when people like rewind back and keep watching a certain point over and over.
Ansley, you just wait, because I think something like that's coming.
What's that?
Daytime, you and I.
We were on the verge of starting a channel,
but we had some others that started, so there wasn't really a slot left.
Yeah.
Not you guys, the Joshes were like, well,
we were going to go and start a morning show.
Now. Yeah.
All right. So go to Reach, go to Analytics, and then Reach.
Okay.
And then go to Traffic just scroll down. You'll see traffic source suggested videos.
Okay,
Well, if you
so
guys do a morning show,
Showing your
I'll definitely watch it.
Mhm.
I'll watch it.
Like
I'll
right
watch
now, and it changes because like right now, mine's being suggested by Ron Rivera gets emotional. Shocking new vegan trend. Sales update eBay, Poshmark,
perfect.
Mercari, and Facebook. And then Zahir, a little bit of listing before bedtime.
Wait. So my video is suggesting you. That's good.
Is that what that is? Sales update eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zahir's 5.3%. You're 5%.
Usually tag you in my videos. I figure we kind of go together as a team in YouTube. So
Yeah.
you can really tagging the right people that you do a lot of collabing with.
Right. And then what you want to look at is like also the proportion of traffic, like over on the right on YouTube. It'll show you what words they're finding you by. And mine's like boggling because like I have like 1.6% people finding me with the keyword Avi Yemeni, whatever that is.
Oh my God. What the hell is that?
I have no idea.
Okay.
But Avi Yemeni, whatever that is.
There you go.
Yeah, Kathy, I know. It is.
So I see the part where it says 24% of YouTube is recommending your content. So that's not good.
Hold on, where is that at? Let me see.
It's to the left of the traffic source.
Okay, hold on. Traffic sources. What do you mean 24%?
Like it says impressions. Right underneath the bar, it says 24% of YouTube is recommending your content.
Oh yeah, mine's 53.5.
Damn,
and
nobody likes me.
And then you got a click-through rate though. That's what's important. You see right below that impressions.
Yeah, the views from impressions.
No, there's like it's in real like you got impressions and then click-through rate and then views from impressions.
Oh, the impression click-through rate.
Yeah, that should be between like 5 and 10%.
Yeah, mine's below that.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 3.7.
Okay, that's generally a thumbnail or a title problem, they say. So I don't know.
It might be because of my search too, man.
But did you see who was suggesting your videos, like on the left side over there?
No, I didn't. Oh wait,
it doesn't really say who. It says what the video title is.
Yeah.
I mean, you can click on it, I think, and it'll.
Yeah, you can click
portions of your traffic, and then it says like, where it basically says the percentages.
Yeah, but there should be one that says below that. It says traffic source suggested videos.
Isn't it bottom left or something?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it now.
And then there's a list like exactly of who and what is suggesting you, and that's like.
So I had the listed in Zip It, Premiere Live, how to cut lock found in this. What?
There you go.
One of the Entrepre-doers shows.
Yeah.
And then one of the Grimes finds locker safe cracks.
Well, see, that's good though. You would think that would help you.
Yeah.
Like if with like Grimes finds or someone suggesting you. So if you figure out what that click-through rate problem is, that would help you out tremendously, because if you're getting suggested by him because he gets a crap ton of views, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, he's a bigger channel.
Yeah, so that would help you out tremendously right there, just figuring out why someone isn't clicking on it, and you just gotta play around with it. Just go back and change a thumbnail, change the title, do something to it, and you'll see what'll happen. See if it opens it up.
Yeah, for like it says, like for example, it says listed in Zip It Premiere was 25%, and then some of the Grime finds ones were like 16. So my analytics was killing me.
Mm-hmm. It's hard. Like it's hard but knowing what you're looking at helps out tremendously, though, to know what you got to work on.
So I never looked at any of that stuff. I always just looked at kind of like the impressions, click through, and views.
Just don't get sucked into it like I do, because it'll.
Yeah, I've learned slowly, and I still don't understand so much of it, but I know the parts that I need to know now, and I try to learn a little bit more every time I go in, because I think Tommy's probably wasted 8 hours straight at some point trying to dig into this stuff.
Well, if I'm in one of your lives and I'm not chatty, you know why? I'll be diving deep into those and looking at all my videos now. Because I do like looking at numbers and figuring out things, because I am that type of person. Like you know, I just I'm kind of like Tommy. I like looking at the numbers, seeing what works best for me, see what doesn't. And I want to know why.
Like
so I
3
can
or 4 people pull up the information and comparing. That's when
I know. Yeah, we're gonna get with Zahir soon. We got to get him because he's really leaving a lot on his plate. He like as far as his channel is so good and
can make money.
He's not getting out there enough into the suggested to go where it should. So we really want to get in touch with him and help him out the best that I can. There's people that know so much more than I'll ever know.
I've heard that the stuff, like, for example, like I have YouTube set up on my home TV, and my kids watch YouTube and they watch like the kids stuff and blah blah. They said if your account, like say like my kids watch it's basically my same account, but it's like on another source, that because I'm watching that stuff, sometimes my content will get pushed to that. I've heard that was the case too. Like basically the type of stuff you watch.
If that was the case, I'd be on Barney. Because I mean, my TV and phones run and tablets run 24/7 with Barney and Dave and Ava and whatever else. So if that was the case, I've never seen anything like that pop up for me. But I mean,
like they say like that has something to do also with how was possibly like your suggested or something like that, where
I can see how it has your watching suggested, but I don't know how it could be with your video suggest. That's kind of weird, but I don't put anything past.
Like it's basically like putting it like this, for an example, like, well, he does reselling content, but he likes watching fishing videos, so they'll like throw it maybe to the fishing crowd to see if the fishing crowd like it, because if
that was the case, Coppa would be beating on my door telling me I'm a pedophile. I mean, that's all it would be. I'd be like, that's what the cop was here for. He was just feeling me out. He's coming back later.
I'd have the same thing, because they watch Wild's World and stuff like 24 hours a day when they're up over here.
So I'm going to be Anthony for a minute.
Right.
Wait, let me fart. No, just kidding. Hey, it's like 5 minutes or 4 minutes till D goes live, and I know you guys try always to be kind to D.
I was just watching the clock, and I was getting ready to interrupt and cut people off. So.
I knew you were. I'm really good at interrupting, so that's why I took over for you.
Well, we'll just come back on at 10 after, because D will be out of words.
Let's go attack her show and just stay on and
the
background and package things.
Here's how King asked about doing fishing. I haven't done any fishing in a long time.
I fish whenever I get a chance. But before
I apologize. Sorry to the chat that we got carried away on tech talk, because I know they don't like it. You can see the chat. The chat just went ape shit on us.
Yeah.
Some people were getting into it, and some people.
You can't please all of them all the time, and you have to give them.
So I'm glad you guys did it. At the end, because I don't care. They got to see what they wanted to see. So
well, they expect with me and Traci, it's just going to be a free for all. They don't expect us to talk seriously about anything.
Right. But I thank you guys for coming on, because we're gonna get out of here. So everybody else, make sure you head over to D Flipping Particles. She's gonna start in about 2-3 minutes.
Naked.
And if you're not subbed to Tommy Bernhard, do so. Because I don't know if we put his link in there.
For all the tech talk you can handle.
I did drop his link, and I'll add it to the description real quick.
Right.
Much love, everybody.
Thank you guys for having us.
Okay, since you're on that side, you got to control the N button.
Big red button.
You got all the responsibilities.
You want to sit in the big boy chair? You got the big